Will you please rise or remain standing for the singing of our national anthem?
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good morning and welcome. On behalf of the faculty, administration, and Board of Education, it is my distinct honor to welcome parents, family, and friends to the Henry Ford II High School Class of 2006 commencement exercises. Mrs. Lynn Sachansky, vocal music teacher, conducted the Ford II Concert Chorale in singing our national anthem, and Mr. Matt Shaner conducted the processional by our symphonic band. To the class of 2006, let me congratulate you on the occasion of your graduation from Henry Ford II High School and to commend you most highly for your extraordinary achievements. You have impressed me throughout your 4 years as a truly outstanding class. This class has always been hardworking, well-mannered, most trustworthy, and loyal. Throughout your high school experiences, our faculty has seen you grow and become leaders, setting the tone for the rest of the student body to follow. The work ethic and dedication of this class has assured us of the quality that exists within our programs, and for the contributions of this class, Henry Ford II has the honor of being a Michigan Exemplary Blue Ribbon High School. Also reflective of that quality, this class has 6 valedictorians and 1 salutatorian. Over 20% are National Honor Society members, and 60% of the class is receiving over 180 academic and athletic scholarships. Over 70% of this class is involved in club or extracurricular activities. Approximately 2% of this graduating class will enlist in the military, and 5% will immediately join the workforce of what is the greatest economic power in the world. 85% will enroll in classes for post-secondary education in trade schools, community colleges, and universities. These students will pursue higher education in the finest institutions of the world. Graduating seniors, we of the faculty join with your relatives and friends in wishing you success and happiness in all of your endeavors. Each one of you at one time or another has faced challenges and adversity. At times, the top of those challenging mountains did not seem reachable, but today you stand on top. I believe this poem to be a wonderful reflection and remembrance as you proceed with your educational journey. It's entitled, Things to Remember and One Thing to Never Forget. Your presence is a present to the world. You're unique and one of a kind. Your life can be what you want it to be. Take the days just one at a time. Count your blessings, not your troubles. You'll make it through whatever comes along. Within you are so many answers. Understand, have courage, be strong. Don't put limits on yourself. So many dreams are waiting to be realized. Decisions are too important to leave to chance. Reach for your peak, your goal, your prize. Nothing wastes more energy than worrying. The longer one carries a problem, the heavier it gets. Don't take things too seriously. Live a life of serenity, not a life of regrets. Remember that a little goes a long way. Remember that a lot goes forever. Remember that friendship is a wise investment. Life's treasures are people together. Realize that it's never too late. Do ordinary things in an extraordinary way. Have health and hope and happiness. Take the time to wish upon a star. And don't ever forget, for even a day, how very special this class of 2006 you are. To begin the ceremonies this morning, it is my pleasure to introduce our special guests. They have all contributed in some fashion to the success of the class of 2006. Superintendent of Utica Community Schools, Dr. Joan Sargent. Members of the Board of Education who guide our district, Vice President, Mr. Kevin Lohmeyer. Secretary, Mrs. Jean Clyda. Treasurer, Mr. Carl Torito. Trustee, Dr. Robert Ross. Trustee, Mrs. Michelle Templeton. And with us in our audience, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Mr. Randy Eckhart. Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Mr. Anthony Cantonese. Assistant Superintendent for Business and Finance, Mr. Richard Montcalm. Assistant Superintendent of Auxiliary Services, Mr. Mark Davey. And our Associate Principals, Mr. Jim Hall, Mr. Ken Marnin, and Mrs. Lisa McDill. We are also very pleased to have our administrators from our feeder schools, and I'm going to ask them to stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until they are all standing. Principal of Havel Elementary, Ms. Kathleen Chuminato. Harvey Elementary, Mrs. Lisa Fontaine. Browning Elementary, Mr. Craig Christensen. Grebner Elementary, Mrs. Linda Schneider-Radisky. McGahey Elementary, Mrs. Carol Ann Pollock. Ebling Elementary, Mr. Brandon Manzella. Dresden Elementary, Mrs. Michelle Van de Kerkhoff. And Bemis Junior High School, Mrs. Joyce Spade. At this time, we would like to recognize members of our staff. Please stand and remain standing so that we can acknowledge each and every one of them. Foreign Language Department Co-Chair, Mrs. Jane Court. Foreign Language Department Co-Chair and Reader, Mrs. March Mandel. Fine Arts Department Chair, Mr. Joe Elliott. Industrial Arts Department Chair, Mr. Scott Spry. English Department Co-Chair, Mrs. Maureen Trella. English Department Co-Chair and Reader, Mrs. Kathleen Pleva. Physical Education Department Chair, Mrs. Angie Pizzo. English Department and Reader, Mr. Mark Julian. English Department and Reader, Mr. Tim Akers. Science Department Chair, Mr. Lee Jenkins. Business Department Chair, Ms. Karen Camerata. Our School to Work Coordinator, Mrs. Kathy Bai. Counseling Department Chair, Mr. Matt Joseph. Our Special Services Department Chair, Mrs. Angie Sikorsky. Our Social Studies Department Co-Chair, Mr. Maury Almacher, and Mrs. Chris Fursell. Our athletic director, Mr. Dennis Schreiber, and our activities director, Mr. Mark Michael. And finally, I'd like to recognize teachers serving as our graduation honor guard seated with our students. Would you please stand at this time? Thank you. Now I am pleased to introduce the valedictorians and salutatorians for the class of 2006. Valedictorian Amy Buller. Parents are Dave and Ranjit. Amy plans on attending Wayne State University, majoring in biomedical engineering. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, SAD, and the tennis team. She has received the National Honor Society Award, All Academic Team, Honor Roll Award, Varsity Award, and Student of the Month Award. Valedictorian, Amy Buller. Valedictorian, Valerie Ebert. Parents are William Ebert and Carrie Zagelski. Valerie plans on becoming an attorney or doing something in a business-related field at Wayne State University. She is a member of the National Honor Society, marching band, chorale, captain of the cross-country team, and track team. Valedictorian, Valerie Ebert. Valedictorian, Ruth Kuzma. Parents are Richard and Joan. Ruth plans on majoring in medicine at the University of Detroit Mercy to be a doctor or CRNA. She is a member of the National Honor Society as co-president, SAD, German Club, Static, and Ladies Only a cappella group. Ruth has been on the All-A Honor Roll all 4 years of high school. She has also received MEEP scholarship and endorsement. Valedictorian, Ruth Kuzma. Valedictorian, Lindsay Mueller. Parents are Richard and Jean. Lindsay plans on majoring in medicine at the University of Michigan to become a pediatrician to work with autistic children. She has won the National Honor Society Service Award, People to People Student Ambassador, Congressional Student Leadership Conference, Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, Nursing Assistant Certification, United States Achievement Academy Award, and All-A Honor Roll Award. Lindsay is president of Interact, a member of Spanish Club, Key Club, SAD, Peer Mediation, and National Honor Society. She is also involved in cheerleading and varsity softball. Valedictorian, Lindsay Mueller. Valedictorian, Rebecca Piasecki. Parents are Edmund and Patricia. Rebecca plans on majoring in English and art history at Michigan State University. She is co-president of the National Honor Society, a student council member, and captain of the girls' varsity golf team. Rebecca has received awards for All-A Honor Roll, MAC All-Academic Swimming Team, Golf First Place Team, All-League, and Golf Second Place Team All-County. Valedictorian, Rebecca Piasecki. Valedictorian, Carrie Rivers. Parents are Dana and Carol. Carrie plans on studying Spanish and French at Colby College in Maine. She is president of Key Club, co-president of French Club, and a member of SAD. She is a bronze medal winner in the National French Contest and is also an MST student. Valedictorian, Carrie Rivers. And our salutatorian, Anna Ventimiglia. Parents are John and Grace. Anna plans on attending the Oakland University and majoring in elementary education. Anna is a board member on SAD, a member of French Club, Interact, National Honor Society, Peer Mediation, and a DARE role model. She is a Michigan Merit Scholarship winner, an All-A Honor Roll Award winner, and has also received honorable mention in the Free Press Short Story Contest. She is also a member of the varsity tennis team. Salutatorian, Anna Ventimiglia. Ladies and gentlemen, your valedictorians and salutatorians for the class of 2006. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce a leader with vision, dedication, and commitment to excellence. A student, parent, teacher, and community advocate, Dr. Sargent sets a standard of excellence for our district. It is my privilege to have our superintendent address the class of 2006, Dr. Joan Sargent.
Good morning. May I be the first to congratulate the Henry Ford II High School class of 2006. You are leaving Henry Ford II High School having successfully completed a goal that was 13 years in the making. And having reached your goal of high school graduation, you are each ready to begin a very significant chapter in your lives. Commencement Day is one of the best days that you and your family and friends can experience together. It represents a great accomplishment. Your high school years were filled with significant events and memories that you will carry with you for a lifetime. Graduates, everyone in attendance today shares a great sense of pride in you and the goals that you have achieved, both individually and collectively as the class of 2006. In Utica Community Schools, you have completed a rigorous academic program, and you have made many contributions to your school and to your community. You have participated in academic, co-curricular, and athletic programs. You have made important friendships to be valued now and into the future. You have learned much about life, and you have grown into young adults. As you leave Utica Community Schools, there is still much to learn. We hope that each of you will continue to set both personal and career goals. Pursuing specific goals is really important in order to achieve success in any endeavor. Goals allow you to measure your accomplishments, and goals will move you forward to the next step in your life. They will provide for you the necessary focus and direction, and they'll help you reach the future that each and every one of you has the power to create. They'll assist you in developing strategies to meet new challenges, and they'll give you a direction, a context for your decision-making. Embrace your goals with enthusiasm and with dedication. These are the first steps in achieving them. And when a goal is reached, use it as a building block to achieve the next goal and the next throughout your lifetime. Everyone here today wants you to remember a very important thing, and that thing is that life is a series of choices, and that every choice you're going to make has a consequence. Our hope for you is that you make the choices that move you forward in life in a very positive and a very productive way. As graduates of Utica Community Schools, You have a solid foundation upon which to build your future. And now, it is you who will determine what your future will be. You cannot merely wish for success to succeed. A goal is a dream that's turned into action. Commit further that you are going to tap the potential that's inside each and every one of you. I want to offer my congratulations to the wonderful Henry Ford II class of 2006.
Thank you, Dr. Sargent. The commencement speaker this morning is Mr. Richard Lucido. Parents are Richard and Louise. Richard plans on attending Saginaw Valley State University, majoring in business management or education. He is vice president of DECA and is a school store manager. He has also been a state qualifier for DECA for the last 2 years. Richard has played on the basketball team and golf team. The title of his speech is Decisions. Mr. Richard Lucido.
Hello. Before I read my speech, I just want to welcome you all here and thank you all for coming. And I would like to thank Mrs. Schmiegel and Mrs. Trella for all the work that they put into helping me with my speech, making it what it is right now. All right. It seems like it was only yesterday that I was sitting in the audience watching my brother graduate. I could not wait for this day to come for me. Standing here now, I know I did not think that this day would come so quickly. We are all graduating now. That means no more 720 bell. Sure, the thought of never having to wake up at the crack of dawn and come to school again isn't such a bad thing. But in truth, knowing that I had something to do Monday through Friday every week is the part I will miss the most. We are on our own now, and there will be no teacher there to read over our essays before we hand them in. There will be no teacher there to guide us through the situations that we get stuck in. From here on out, every decision we make will affect the rest of our lives. Looking back, I think of the decisions that we made and remember how we thought they were all life or death. Should I play football or kickball at recess? Is my snack pack worth trading for his fruit snacks? As the years passed, the decisions became even more important. Should I hit this ramp with my bike? Will she know I like her if I tackle her in gym? The only drama for the guys was what would happen on Raw or SmackDown that week. For the girls, it was chatting about that boy and wondering if he knew that you liked him because you let him tackle you in gym. Junior high was a mess for everyone. We were too busy trying to act like someone we were supposed to be instead of just being who we really were. Every morning I would wake up and find my cleanest Abercrombie & Fitch shirt and spend about an hour on my hair to make sure every hair was perfectly in place. Having lunch money was essential. Buying lunch was cool. Then one day, I remember Jasko came to school wearing sweatpants, a hoodie, and he didn't even do his hair. I remember thinking, maybe it's okay not to look my best every day. And from that day on, I had a different outlook on school. Every Friday, it was AMC 30 to hang out with everyone. Sometimes, we didn't even see a movie. We would just walk to Arby's or Walmart to be what everyone saw us as. Immature, annoying, junior high kids. We were so cool because we didn't have to go with our parents anymore. I remember getting kicked out of Walmart for life. for riding scooters around the store with Adam Hifko. Then the next day, my mom made me go to Walmart with her. I thought I was being thrown in jail. Thank God they didn't remember me. Freshman year was a little better, but we acted the same. And every upperclassman let us know how immature we were. Sophomore year, we got a clear concept about how things worked and started to realize that school was almost done, and these were the people we would end it with. Junior year, the reality of graduation set in as we watched our friends who were seniors leave, and we knew that there would never be anyone above us in high school ever again. Then it was our senior year, and we all had a little glow about us for the whole year. We were pressured about our future. Are we going to college? What will we want to do? We look back at our entire high school career and wonder. There are some of us who realize that we could have gone through it with a little less effort and enjoyed it just a little more. There's a lot more of us who look back and think that maybe we could have cared or tried a little harder. Then there are some of us who look back and would not have done it any other way. Today will be the last time we are all together again, and I wish you all the best of luck. We have all learned so much. I have learned that I choose football over kickball. I have learned that I'm keeping that snack pack unless I don't have a spoon. Then those fruit snacks are looking a lot better. Also, I have learned that I will miss you all bunched up at the senior lockers after every hour, and how some authority figure would tell us not to sit on the tabletop of that first lunch table. From being reminded repeatedly to take off my hat, to Mariano joking around with our custodians, I have learned that I will miss it all. On behalf of the class of '06, we say goodbye to Henry Ford as we ecstatically welcome summer and everything that will happen after. I could stand up here and talk to everyone about decisions all day, but I have to figure out what I'm doing after this ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Rich. Our graduation soloist for our ceremony is Miss Tara Snyder. Parents are Paul and Sherry. Tara plans on attending Oakland University, majoring in broadcasting and communications. She is a member of the peer mediation team, drama club, varsity choir, and Ladies and Falcons a cappella choir. Tara is also an anchor for the Henry Ford II TV news team. She will be singing Please Remember.
just a memory. Who's to know what might have been? We'll leave behind a life and time we'll never know again. Please remember, please remember, I was there for you and you were there for me. Oh, remember, please remember Please remember, please remember, I was there for you and you were there for me. Please remember our time together. Time was yours and mine, and we were wild and free. And remember, please remember me, and how we laughed, and how we smiled, and how this love was yours and mine, and how no dream was out of reach. I stood by you, you stood by me. We took each day and made it shine. We wrote our names across the sky. We were so wild, we were so free. I had you, Please remember. Please remember.
Great job, Tara. Thank you. At this time, we welcome to the podium the Vice President of our Board of Education, Mr. Kevin Lohmeyer. Mr. Lohmeyer represents the community and helps lead the district with wisdom, energy, and commitment. And now, Mr. Lohmeyer, having fulfilled all of the requirements established by the state of Michigan and Utica Community Schools, we proudly recommend the Henry Ford II High School Class of 2006 for graduation. Mr. Lohmeyer.
Thank you and good morning. On behalf of the Utica Community Schools Board of Education, I congratulate you, the class of Henry Ford II, 2006, on this very special occasion. Often we think of commencement as the end of the education and high school career. But it's far from that. Commencement is the beginning of the next phase of your lives. From this day, you will move ahead into your education, a new job, or perhaps a career in the military. What you have learned in the last 13 years will serve as a firm foundation for the decisions you make now and in the future. It has been said that knowledge is the only instrument of production that is not subject to diminishing return. While your diplomas will not guarantee you success, it certainly is an indication that you are more a complete person with an accumulation of knowledge and experience attained through hard work and dedication to the goals of high school graduation. Today, I also congratulate your parents and your teachers for their guidance, support, and concern they have had. For the past dozen years or more, they have worked in tandem at home and at school to bring you closer to the goal of a high school graduation. Their efforts have led to this very important day, and I thank them. I encourage you to thank them as well by investing your best efforts in each and every day of your lives. Now, by the power invested in me by the state of Michigan and on behalf of the Utica Community Schools Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to present the class of 2006 with their diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed with the ceremony.
Monroe, that's what we get paid.
Valedictorian Amy Amrit Buller, summa cum laude. Valedictorian Valerie Marie Ebert, summa cum laude. Valedictorian Ruth Lynette Kuzma, summa cum laude. Valedictorian Lindsay Marie Mueller, summa cum laude. Valedictorian Rebecca Jane Pisecki, summa cum laude. Valedictorian Carrie Lynn Rivers, summa cum laude, MST. Salutatorian Anna Maria Josephine Ventimiglia, summa cum laude. Richard Joseph Lucido. Tara Elizabeth Snyder. Nathan Hannah Abrahim. Trevor Austin Adams. Admira Adovich. Ryan Christopher Agasinski. Ashley Lynn Alexander. Robbie Hannah Al-Hindi. Maureen Al-Kilo, cum laude. Chelsea Lynn Allard. Christopher Henry Altine. Nicole Elizabeth Amor, magna cum laude. Daniel John Amor. Rachel Marie Batchelor. John Stanley Bajer. Christopher Michael Baker. Mandy Diane Bannerman. Tamara Joe Barron. Andrew Kyle Beatty. Melissa Marie Beckett. Brett Michael Belanca. Jason Kenneth Benaim, MST. Danielle Marie Bergstrom. Beatrice Amber Berry. Brooke Laurel Binder, cum laude. Salvatore Biondo. Brian John Bjornholm II. Justin Brenton Blanchard. Katie Marie Blondell. Crystal Star Bukowski. Jonathan Allen Bone, cum laude. Derek Anthony Borowski, summa cum laude, MST. Megan Lorraine Boylan. Andrew Allen Brent. Stacy Jean Bruget. Camille Lynn Brooks. Brandon Allen Brookshire. Lisa Ann Brown. Stacy Marie Brownlee, magna cum laude. Brian Allen Brozick. Jordan Blair Briner, cum laude. Kimberly Lynn Buback. Sheldon Andrew Buckler. Joseph Allen Burke. Glenn William Burmeister. Alexandria Marie Butera. Erin Elizabeth Bird. Jordan Gregory Calamia. Sarah Nicole Campbell. Caitlin Jacqueline Capone, cum laude. Joshua David Cardamone. Jared Michael Carrier. Christina Marie Caruana. Colin Michael Casey. Matthew Francis Saletti, cum laude. Christopher Anthony Churko, summa cum laude. Sarah Maria Chisholm. Alexandra Marie Chisholm. Hannah Marie Chowin, summa cum laude. Jonathan Thomas Chofew. Courtney Lynn Clem. Contessa Marie Coghill. Megan Marie Collier, summa cum laude. Sarah Marie Combs. Dana Ray Connor, cum laude, MST. Julie Elise Kuhn, magna cum laude. Chase Jonathan Crabtree. Curtis Matthew Creech. Brooke Nicole Critchley. Joshua Aaron Crittenden, magna cum laude. Carolina Katashina Sarnecka. Kara Elizabeth Zarnopis. Brian Joseph Shalinsky, magna cum laude. Kevin Jeffrey Damore. Patrick Joseph Darga, magna cum laude. Linnell Ray Davey. Chelsea Lynn Davis. Rita Daywood. Christy Sue Decker. Lisa Dedvukai. Megan Alice Deal.
Christy Marie Denha, magna cum laude. Kelsey Anne-Marie Dyes. Vishnu Prasad Dhanapal. Leah Christine DePace. Emily Ann Dornbrock. Christopher Sean Drake. Sean Remington Driscoll. Ashley Lauren Drum. David James Dewicki, MST. Adam Dominic Dujanowitz. David Matthew Dunlop. Erica Lynn Dunsmore. Lawrence William Ebert. Kara Danielle Fagan. Elise Lauren Falk. Michael William Ferguson. Micah Danielle Farrell. Craig Allen Feeblecorn. Paul James Finnegan. Natalie Lynn Freilich. Ran Gassan Gabara. Lindsay Maria Galley. Joshua Raymond Gallahue. Samantha Christine Garbarino. Nicole Marie Gardner. Matthew John Gargano. Nicholas Philip Garfalo. Crystal Renee Gaudette. Stephanie Susan Gerke Turner. Brian Adam Gerard. Maher Nofal Gazul. Laurentiu Gheorghinescu. Garrett Paul Gibson. Elisa Ann Gillies. Oh, cum laude, I apologize. Matthew Adamo Giuliano. Yorina Pero Gennari, magna cum laude. Aaron Ray Glaros. Danielle Charlene Glendenning. Amanda Marie Goichai. Teresa Goichai. Laura Gorbakovic. Matthew James Greger. Terrence John Gruey Jr. Nicole Marie Griffith. Joshua Scott Halperin. Timothy Darren Halcomb. Stephen Robert Hamill. Heather May Hampton. Mary Grace Hansen. Kevin Edward Harris. Liddell Spencer Harris. Amanda Francis Hawley. Allison Lee Hine. Lindsay Marie Hilgendorf. Scott Allen Hillman, magna cum laude. Sandra Hermes. Ashley Victoria Horde. Jessica Marie Honnold. Rachel Amber Emmerich. Sarah Elizabeth Ingram. Sarah Lois Jajo, magna cum laude. Timothy Robert Jaskowitz. Sean Adam Jaskowiak. Michael James Jewell. Bradley Allen Johnson. Rebecca Elisa Jones. Marced Kalaj. Megan June Carnes. Kyle David Karpinski. Daniel Adam Kaiser. Stephanie Lynn Kasmer. Richard Allen Keller. Kathleen K. Kilgore, magna cum laude. Sean David Kilgore. Marie Nicole Killius. Jessica Audrey Kilpella. Jamie Lynn King. Jessica Marie Kennard. Michael Alexander Klein. Robert John Knight, summa cum laude. Jonathan Charles Kachimba. Elvis Jordan Cosaleri. Ryan Anthony Kojadulian, magna cum laude. Amanda Nicole Kohler. Jennifer Rebecca Kohler. Natalie Rose Kozel. Rachel Michelle Kowalski. Michael Vincent Krempa. Elise Catherine Cruz, magna cum laude. Arthur Camille Kubik. Anthony Joseph Lademan, cum laude.
Hamza Latif. Hong Lee. Christina Marie Levy. Christopher J. Leejay. Ryan Anthony Lemke. Jennifer Lynn Lesage, MST. Christopher Paul Licata. Lauren Lynn Linden, cum laude. Antoine Lyle Dorado Linsangen. Edward Ruben Leonte. Megan Renee Lockwood. Anthony Joseph Lombardo. Mary Renee Loria. Christy Lynn Loria. Christopher Robert Love. Stephanie Ann Lowe. Megan Elizabeth Lozon. Erica Ann Lozon, cum laude. Molly Emily Manch. Allison Lee Miraldo, magna cum laude. Christian Philip Margosian. Randy Yelda Marcos. Nathan Andrew Marinak. Christopher Anthony Martinez. Christopher Everett Massey. Jesse Danielle Masterson. Katie Lynn Mathis. Ashley Nicole Maurice. Megan Elizabeth Maley. Joshua Charles Mayowski. Diana Mazer. Shannon Marie McConnell. Kyle Stephen McMahon. Clelia Maria Mazie, magna cum laude. Joshua August Mealy, magna cum laude. Ashley Christina Milana. Danielle Lynn Melankowski, cum laude. Cameron Michael Miller. Catherine Ann Miller. Gerald Thomas Miller. Bradley John Miniletti. Rebecca May Miron, summa cum laude. Patricia Bida Mishak. Keith Wayne Allen Moffett. Mariano John Montalbano. Jordan Taylor Moon, cum laude. Megan Jacqueline Christine Morrison. Alexander Michael Nadolski. Zachary Joseph Nahas. Dustin John Nelson, cum laude. Eric Daniel Nelson. Carl Robert Nichols. Christopher Gregory Noikevich. Christopher Michael Palasi. Valentina Paloka. Mario John Paluzzi. Brandon Austin Parker, magna cum laude. Daniel Thomas Patchak. Jonathan Allen Patriquin. Carl Thomas Patterson, MST. Austin Reese Patton. Amanda Elizabeth Pulowski, magna cum laude. David Matthew Pulowski. Adam Michael Pedri. Daniel Robert Perry.
Caitlin Elizabeth Person. Brad Robert Petlicki. Jacob Paul Pittman. Dominic Albert Pizzuti. Joel Thomas Palecia. Katie Elizabeth Pamonte. Nicole Marie Pontoni. Erica Lynn Poster. Matthew Poupard. Carrie Lynn Prawl. Matthew Stanley Bouquet. Haley Yvonne Cuero, cum laude. Benjamin Logan Riddell. Ashley Renee Randazzo. Joelle Tiffany Redinger, cum laude. Samantha Ann Reed. Mark Ralph Reinhardt. Cammie Elizabeth Rimmel. Corinne Rose Robbins. Mark William Roberts. Samantha Paige Robichaud. Kaylee Shane Rodriguez. John Edwin Romano. Jacob Daniel Roth. Anson James Rowell. Daniel Paul Rowells. Russell Edward Rudish. Jessica Lynn Sack, magna cum laude. Anthony Dale Sadowski. Anthony Michael Sayer. Amy Christine Salazar. Christopher Sela. Marisa Elena Scally, cum laude. Gregory Howard Shepler. Jason Thomas Schimmelfenning. Matthew Stephen Schneider. Andrew Jordan Skovoransky. Kyle Robert Cedar. Paul Chester Sellers, magna cum laude. Danielle Christine Sesko. Larsa Shaba. Megan Kathleen Shanky. Brian Scott Shather. Michael Scott Siegel, magna cum laude. Rebecca Silyanovsky, magna cum laude. Brandon Joseph Sinawi. Andrew Peter Slazakowski. Adam Mark Sloan.
Just keep walking, please.
Russell Thomas Sluzarsik. Nicole Lynn Smith.
Don't let anybody graduate.
Carla Ninfa Solitro. Tamara Elise Sordo, cum laude. Christy Marie Sova. Brandon Michael Spagnolo. Frank Joe Sparks. Rachel Suzanne Spica. Cheryl Lynn Spurrier. Amanda Marie St. Pierre. John Thomas Stanzik. Lisa Marie Stanley. Allison May Staples. Brandon Lynn Stewart. Ryan Michael Strohauer. Alan Michael Studer. Thomas Lee Stasinski.
Mauricio Andres Suarez, magna cum laude.
Lindsay Ray Sudo. Christopher Adam Sullivan, magna cum laude, MST. Thomas Daniel Susala, MST. Jason James Sanzik. Magdalena Alicia Szczepańczyk, summa cum laude. Riva Linda Taya. Stephen Paul Taylor, summa cum laude. Matthew Edward Tebby. Jeffrey Stephen Terenzi, magna cum laude. Ben Thomas, magna cum laude. John Kent Thompson III. Justine Tobiash, magna cum laude. Megan Lee Tomasco, cum laude. Jill Catherine Torrey, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Tara Touchton. Vanessa Ann Treese, magna cum laude. Richard Thomas Trombley. Michael Anthony Trupiano. Brent Richard Turcato. Colin Christian Turi. Renee Marie Van Vive, cum laude. Ashley Marie Vanderpool. Eric Wesley Varga. Ashley Marie Veenstra. Daniel Kent Velasco II. Sarah Lynn Vitale. Stephen Anthony Vitale. Alisa Ann Bagwell. Kyle Lewis Vandenbanken. Danielle Lynn Waldowski. Melissa Lynn Walsh, magna cum laude. Candace Marie Washburn. Amanda Jean Webster. Jennifer Rose Wells, summa cum laude. Stephen Michael Wild, cum laude. Audrey Williams. Sherry Nicole Wise. Charles Edward Voidilla, cum laude. Catherine Ann Woods. Ashley Marie Wozniak. Lauren Ashley Yasoni. Zachary Nathan Yee. Jacob Fadi Syed Yonan. Michael Behruz Yunesi. Kenneth Victor Zabik. Jessica Faye Zalewski. Stephen Michael Zalecki. Brian Randall Zonka. Angela Marie Zott.
This afternoon, we celebrate the graduation of these students, signifying that they have achieved one level of education. My charge to you, graduates, is to be ever vigilant of what you have worked so hard to attain. Do not let it slip away. Continue to reach for the goal of being an educated person. Although your worldly goods can be taken away from you, no one can deprive you of your education. Education has many values, but clearly its most important value is the idea of education and all its attendant rewards. As graduates, we anticipate that you are and will continue to be honorable young men and women, admirable, decent, dignified, dutiful, ethical, respectable, reliable, virtuous, and worthy in every aspect of your lives. Congratulations, graduates. Job well done. At this time, I would ask the graduates to please stand. At this time, we turn our attention to the concert chorale as they perform for you, the graduates, the Henry Ford II High School alma mater. Please give them your attention.
Times we had within Ford's halls, our voices raising, singing a tribute to our school, to the spirit and the pride of the Falcons. We pledge our strength in song. Our hearts will fill with memories of when our lives had their start. As days go by, within the Falcon halls.
Yes, you can leave them